Hello, what is up guys? I'm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the item you may have received on your season's adventures here, and that is the Rift's Echo, or by association, the Rift's Fragment. So these two items are used to summon various bosses that give you awesome rewards on a season server, and we'll show you the bosses that you might run into, some ideas on how to beat them, and basically everything you want to know about this little item. So quickly before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching the videos on the channel and still have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Helps grow my channel, you'll stay up to date when new content comes out, and I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about the item itself. So the Rift's Echo is a summon scroll. You've probably done summon scroll bosses like this one right here in your journeys here in Black Desert. The rewards that you receive for completing this summon boss here on a season character are various season items. So you get time-filled Blackstones, Tuvula ore, refined magical Blackstones, or various ranked Tuvula accessories. These can be done with a party of up to 5 people, and it is highly advised that you do them in a party with 5 people, all of you bringing your own scrolls, because everybody gets loot from it. So if you run yours by yourself, A, they're really hard, but B, you won't get as much loot as if you run it with a big whole group here. So try to find some friends or find some people in the faction chats and whatnot that will allow you to do them with you. So these are obtained from various rewards. The first one is for completing your weekly challenge. If you go to the O menu here in the quest tab, scroll down the recurring list all the way to the bottom, you'll see Season Stronger Tuvula gear. For completing this, you get one Rift's Echo, so once a week you get one of these. In addition to this, while you're out grinding out and about, you're going to get Rift's Fragments. 5 of these can be combined into a Rift's Echo. These are only obtainable on a season server. At any rate, once you have your Rift's Echo, you go ahead and right-click on the item, and it'll take you to the location you need to summon it, or you can just straight up walk here, and that location is right over here to the left of Velia. So literally right friggin' here. These bosses are pretty difficult. You probably will want to bring some health pots, just a fair warning. Also bring some food buffs with you, like the simple cron meals that you can get for free, basically, from the Ali Oasis vendor. Now, a big question you might have is, if I'm already at full pen gear and I don't want to upgrade anything else, is it even worth doing this? And the answer is yes, because the Tuvula items that you get from this, the Tuvula upgrade materials, do sell for a substantial amount of money to vendors. So at the end of this clip, I'm going to be running my timer here. We'll write down how long it took to do it, give you an idea on your silver per hour for running these boss scrolls, to give you an idea as to whether or not it's worth it in your certain situation. Anyway, that's pretty much it as far as clerical stuff before we actually get into it. What we're going to do now is show you the different bosses that you can go ahead and fight. So I planned on making a really cool montage of us fighting all the bosses and killing them all and like cool mechanics guides, but this was just a miserable experience filled with DC after DC after DC after DC. So yeah, we're not going to play that footage. Instead, we're just going to go, oh look, I DC'd again while I was riding my horse. Even better. I'm having a rough time today. So the resources that we got, 159 of the Tuvula ore, 74 of the refined magical Blackstones, and 262 of the time-filled Blackstones. So all in all, that's worth about 50 some odd million silver if you were to go ahead and dump these all at a vendor. Or if you're trying to upgrade your season character, it's actually a really solid system. So these refined magical Blackstones is probably one of the most efficient ways to pick these suckers up. Otherwise, you're going to be grinding for a lot longer than just an hour to pick up 74 of those. So it's a really, really good way if you're trying to progress your Tuvula gear. But if you've already progressed past the point where you want to upgrade your gear anymore, then not a super worth system to invest your time in. But anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. The bosses themselves are super easy. It's basically a rotation of either Red Nose, which is the same Rift boss you probably fought numerous times, Cavalli, which is the boss that gives you Ancient Spirit Dust if you have to run it. This is actually a relatively difficult one, and as an added bonus, I disconnected during this boss, so I had to solo it, which was even better. The Senile Siege Captain, which is another one of the Ancient Spirit Dust bosses that you have to face whenever your Dark Rift bosses are up. And the Dastard Beg boss, which is another Dark Rift boss that you've fought. So these are the main rotation of bosses that you're going to fight in your 90% scenario. There is one additional boss that spawns that I don't have any footage of, but it is a Dragony Boy, and he's a bit more difficult to fight. And the Dragon Boy is also the one that drops you Tuvula accessories when you kill it. So yeah, that is an exciting one to kill. So yeah, highly recommend it if you're still progressing, or if you have already progressed through your Tuvula gear and you're on to looking to making money, not a super useful use of your time. Also, there's no additional benefit to like leveling up a second set of gear. It's not like you can level up a second set and give it to a second character, so really no reason if you've already progressed your gear to worry about doing these Rift bosses. Anyway, guys, if this video is going to help you here to progress in Black Desert, do let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, once again, please consider it. Helps grow my channel. You'll stay up to date when new content comes out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, next YouTube video, or wherever I happen to see you. Dice.